A man of high value is a term that you've probably heard many times, but may not know exactly what it refers to. And that's fair, it's gotten so many definitions over the years. But essentially, being a man of high value means being that version of yourself that you've always strived to be. It's the highest, best version of yourself. And being a high value man is basically the only way to attract a high value, gorgeous woman. However, this high value version of yourself doesn't always come easily. It's something you're consciously working towards, but the good news is it's never too late to start on your journey to becoming this man. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the core traits and characteristics that all men of high value have, as well as how you can cultivate them starting right now. If you want to be a high value man this year, then you should pay attention to every bit of this video, because none of these pointers should be missed or glossed over. That being said, let's start the video with trait number 1, self-respect. Self-respect is often an overlooked idea when one seeks to be an attractive man, but that doesn't undermine its importance. A high-value man is a man who values and respects himself in a positive way. And this goes beyond just saying that you respect yourself and your ideas. It is knowing that you're worthy and then treating yourself accordingly. The very first and most important step to take in your journey of building self-respect is building and staying true to your core values. Ask yourself, what do I value the most in life? Are my actions every day taking me closer to or further away from these things that I value the most? Your honest answers to this question will help you define your belief system and condition your actions and reactions to fit with these beliefs. Respecting yourself also includes taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, socially, and physically. Start paying attention to the state of your body and your mind. Exercise 30 minutes or at least an hour every day. Eat and sleep well. Spend time doing things that you enjoy and are passionate about. Prioritize your needs and check in on yourself on a daily basis. Most men, especially classical nice guys, are more oriented towards making others happy and they neglect themselves. But you'll find that when you take care of the needs that are essential to your own personal well-being, you'll even be in much better shape to take care of others. Number 2, responsibility. A man of high value is a man who takes responsibility for the things that happen in his life. He doesn't blame other people or his environment for his inadequacies. He knows that he has the power to make things happen, and he does whatever it takes to get the job done. He's not afraid to take on challenging tasks because he knows that ultimately he is in control. A responsible man has control over his emotions and knows how to communicate them in the clearest and most mature way. He's concerned with working on his character flaws and being the best possible version of himself. He sets goals for himself and makes solid plans of action to achieve them. Responsibility is important because it shows maturity, strength of character, and leadership ability, and these are 2 qualities that women look out for when they're making a decision on who they want to date. However, it's not something that just happens. It's something that you have to build over time. So keep these hallmarks of a responsible man in mind and make sure to practice them every time there's a need for them. No excuses. Next is purpose. Purpose is an intention or an end to be attained. Put simply, purpose gives a man a why to wake up and grind every single day. A man of high value knows what he wants in life, and this desire or goal is what he now works towards every single day. A man without a purpose has no reason to work or plan to move ahead in life. He just loafs around watching sports and drinking beers all day. And that type of man can't hope to achieve any type of success in life. When a man knows his why, he moves through life with a sense of direction and way more confidence. The good part is, when you have defined your values and you know what you like as well as what you're good at, it only takes a minimum amount of drive to develop a clear purpose for yourself. Next is discipline. Discipline is what makes you able to behave and work in a controlled way for an extended period of time, which ensures that you achieve your goals. Discipline usually goes hand in hand with consistency. This is not an easy trait to build because it requires focus and commitment, but it's not impossible. It simply takes a considerable amount of practice. The first step to being disciplined is, of course, to have a purpose. Set and write down your clear goals. Then picture yourself achieving them, because your subconscious mind actually doesn't know the difference of you visualizing your goals versus actually achieving them. And in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, the author talks about how your subconscious subconscious mind is a goal-striving mechanism. Whatever clear goal you set in your subconscious mind, its job is to find evidence that goal that you visualized is a reality. And when you visualize it, it also gives you the drive to get started. You start seeing yourself achieving that goal, and your conscious mind knows you haven't actually achieved it, so it makes your conscious mind develop a drive to actually achieve it. And make sure not to overwhelm yourself trying to do everything all at once. Start small, but make sure to do it every day. And even if you fail, don't get disheartened. Keep showing up without giving excuses. But don't forget to celebrate your small wins along the way, because it'll motivate you to keep going. Number 5 is confidence. This trait comes naturally when you've developed the other traits that we've already talked about. High value men are confident in themselves, their opinions, values, and abilities so much that it's almost intimidating. But of course, much like the others, it's not a level you get in just one day. Building your confidence is not hard though. It just takes appreciating your efforts and celebrating your success. When you have all these memories of you achieving success in several tasks, however small, it won't be difficult to build the confidence that you need to take on another much harder challenge. And confidence is so important because it immediately affects the way you carry yourself and how you present yourself to others. And studies show that confident men are 400% more attractive to women than men who don't think they have anything valuable to offer. Number 6 is self-awareness. This trait is just a fancy way of saying it's important to know thyself. Self-awareness is all about your ability to perceive, evaluate, and control your emotions. Simply put, it's that you can recognize that you're feeling some type of way when you are. You're aware of why you feel the way you do, and you can control how you choose to express those emotions. Self-awareness displays a high level of emotional intelligence and allows you to have an equal level of empathy towards others, which not only makes you a great leader, but makes you a very attractive boyfriend as well. Number 7 is a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset is what helps you reach that level of success that you've always dreamed of. A growth mindset empowers you to believe that you can develop yourself. It inspires you in a passion for learning and upskilling yourself, as well as resilience that's absolutely essential for achievement in any walk of life. A man with a growth mindset doesn't settle for less than the best. He doesn't take no for an answer, and he doesn't just take whatever job comes his way. He pushes through whatever adversity is necessary to achieve his goals. With hard work, good strategies, and positive feedback or reinforcement, he develops his talent and ultimately achieves his purpose. Number 8 is rational optimism. A man of high value doesn't have an unrealistic belief in himself. He can take a realistic assessment of the present situation and still believe in his capabilities to get things done. Unlike the perpetual optimist that assumes there's nothing to worry about even when he's heard something big rustling around in the bushes, or the pessimist, on the other hand, who runs for the hills at the sound of the wind against the trees. As a rational optimist, you have a perfect balance of both extremes. Rational optimists analyze the downside and assess whether they can avoid ruin if it all goes to bits. So a rational optimist will not put all of his savings on a gamble and risk bankruptcy. He won't shy away from all investments either, because he's not assuming the worst. The goal is to seek opportunities where you'll survive even if it doesn't work out, but you could win big if the opportunity does pay off. A rational optimist makes bets with huge upsides. Number 9, last but not least, is assertiveness. A man of high value is a man who knows how to take what he wants. Now, I don't mean you just take whatever you want from whoever you want without any disregard. I'm talking about a man who stands up for himself. And being able to stand up for yourself in a calm, respectful, yet firm manner is a key characteristic of a high value man. Assertiveness is the ability to get your point across without being aggressive or causing arguments. It's really the perfect balance of passiveness and aggression. Being assertive can increase your self-esteem and also help you earn the respect of others. Basically, build your confidence and quit being a pushover. No one respects a man who can't fight for the things that he cares about. All right, that's it, gentlemen. These are the 9 key traits that you must develop this year to be a man of high value. You might have more work to do in some areas more than others, and that's totally normal, but they are all important and must be equally considered. practice building these habits a little bit at a time, and after a while, they will all compound and make you the man that you were meant to be, a man of high value. And if you want me and my team of coaches to help you become the best, most attractive, high value version of yourself, then click the link down in the description or to the right of the screen to apply for coaching. My name is Matt Artisan from The Attractive Man, and I'll see you in the next video.